Welcome to the channel. Tonight we're doing something completely different. Never done this before. It has been 1 year since I created IZZY. IZZY is the AI girl that I use just to introduce some of my videos. Lately, most of them. And a lot of people don't like the AI intros. Guess what? I'm going to still do it because it's fun for me. Tonight is IZZY's birthday. So instead of her introducing me, I'm introducing her. And what we're going to do is she's going to do some jokes for you. So here comes IZZY.
Hello there. My name is IZZY, and I was created by Bruce from Jenna Custom Toys. Tonight, I am going to show off my sense of humor with a few jokes and questions about life. Let's get started, shall we? These are some things that fascinate me about humans. First of all, how come you don't cook cookies and bake bacon, but you bake cookies and cook bacon? Also, why is it the longer you don't pee, the longer you will pee? I just don't understand. By the way, why is backyard one word, but front yard is two? Either way, I'm pretty sure my dog is Egyptian because she leaves pyramids in both. And why we're on the subject, why does the word little have more letters than the word big? Another thought, why isn't a building called a built after it's completed? And why the hell does Hawaii have an interstate highway? Check it on Google, I'm not even kidding. If toast always falls on the buttered side and cats always land on their feet, what happens when you put butter on a cat's back? Also, why do we drive on the parkway and park in the driveway? Here's a good thought. What would chairs look like if our knees bent the other way? I'm very curious about that one. Okay, you fuckers don't like that stuff. Let's do some Yo Mama jokes. Here we go. Yo Mama's so dumb, when the doctor told her she had coronavirus, she bought a new laptop. Or, Yo Mama's so dumb she offered a blowjob to your uncle because she thought it would help him from being unemployed. You don't like that? How about Yo Mama's so old she was a waitress at the Last Supper? Yo Mama's so fat she makes Godzilla look like an action figure. Or, Yo Mama is so hungry she thought Fortnite was Fork Night. Wow, this is a rough crowd. I hope Bruce edits some laughs in this shit. Yo Mama's so dumb she put a watch into a piggy bank and thought she was saving time. Yo Mama's so fat she uses Google Earth to take a selfie. And Yo Mama's so dumb she went to the library to find Facebook. And she's so dumb she thought lightsabers had less calories. Hey, they aren't all winners, but at least you are still here looking at my boobs. Yo Mama's so lazy she had a stay-at-home job and was still late to work. I don't have much more to say tonight unless I start telling really dirty jokes. What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta? Want to hear a construction joke? Oh, never mind. I'm still working on it. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Yeah, it's not getting any better, yet you are still here. Maybe I'll show you my boobs later. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. What do you call two birds in love? Tweethearts. I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered. Okay. Up until now, I have only told you stupid dad jokes. But here is a real story that Bruce acutely lived through. Here we go. And then I'm done. The year was 1987, and Bruce was in his second year of college at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. He had a dorm room in Elkin Hall, which was the dorm usually used for foreign exchange students. Don't laugh yet. Bruce lost his virginity in that dorm from a Japanese exchange student whom he really had feelings for. Anyway, Bruce and his roommate were hanging out in the lounge when they met a guy named King Wang, a foreign exchange student from China. He didn't speak very good English at all, but he did the best he could. This guy was not a small person. He was huge, like a sumo wrestler. The problem with his English is he repeatedly overused the word thank you over and over again. Because Bruce was an asshole even back then, he took the time to correct the man telling him, "No, we don't say thank you here in Pennsylvania, we say fuck you." Thank you is considered an insult in this part of the country. King apologized and started saying fuck you instead of thank you immediately. Fast forward to the next day, and King Wang walked right up to Bruce in the lounge, towering above him, and stated, "That not funny what you do." And Bruce thought for sure this guy was about to body slam him to the ground and put him in the hospital. As it turned out, they became very good friends and still talk online to this very day. Almost 40 years later, it's a good funny story, that is true. Anyway, I'm out of jokes and funny stories. Leave a like to keep this pathetic channel alive or not. We really don't care anymore. Bruce just does this because he loves making these shitty videos. Who knows where they will go next? Thank you for all the birthday wishes you will most definitely put in the comments. And no, you don't get to see my boobs. This isn't that kind of channel. Mic drop cha.
So yeah, if you stuck around to the end, you're awesome. That last story was actually a true story. It's a prank I played on somebody in college, and I thought it would be a funny addition to it. The rest of them were just stupid dad jokes. As far as AI goes, I'm afraid of AI. I'm not going to lie. I'm afraid of AI because I know what it can do right now, so I can imagine what it can do in 20 years. I mean, roll back time 20 years in our lifetime. Wasn't even thought of. It was nothing. And technology, even back in the 80s and the 70s, we were happy to have Pong. Now you got the VR thing. You can jump in and be in a whole different world. I mean, we're this close. We're this close to getting a holodeck. And I'm sure that's going to happen. Maybe not in my lifetime, but it's going to happen. When we were younger, we thought, oh, we're going to have jetpacks. We're going to have all this other futuristic stuff. We thought the Jetsons was going to come true. Still might. Still might. Something to think about. Then you have to ask yourself, well, what happens when technology outweighs humanity? What's going to happen? Is it going to be like Terminator? Is it going to be like iRobot? Who knows? It fascinates me, though. I would like to know what's going to happen. I'm not trying to be too in-depth about this. It's inevitable. Humans like to evolve. Humans want to make technology better. And will it end up in us destroying ourselves? Or will we use it to our advantage? I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, just a video I just felt like doing tonight. Hey, if you like it, great. If not, hey, that's okay too. I just do this because it's fun. It's an outlet for me. You guys have a good night, and I will catch you in the next video. I got a big project that I'm working on. A real project, not something goofy like this. It's going to take me some time to make, though. Catch you next time. Bye.
It's just Bruce. He don't bite. Hello.